probably about the last year and a half, I've been at a place of limbo with where and how do I build with this government space, right? And just revamping. How do I revamp and how do I stay true to my purpose and my calling, which is to help faith-based in the kingdom, forget faith-based, help the kingdom get established here on earth. How do I and I felt a compelling burn, like a deep yearning to get the church ready, to literally get churches ready, because I could see the writing on the wall where the government was going to begin to pull back its services. The federal government was going to begin to pull back on initiatives. They were going to begin to dismantle agencies and organizations. And I began to try to articulate it the best way that I could, telling people to pivot for this, get ready for that, food service this, judicial system that, freedom fighters this, wellness centers that, to the point where just this past 60 days, I couldn't sit on it any longer. And I built out an entire program for an organization, and it is way bigger than I could have ever imagined or thought. And even while I had that knowing, there was still like, God, are you really about to do this? Are you really about to do what you're showing me to get people ready for, to get kingdom ready for? Because again, Isaiah 61 ruined cities, ruined families. And so please understand the mandate that comes with this. It is more than just a dollar grab. If you are a church that is floundering because your sowers are not sowing, there's a different conversation that needs to be had. But be again, I just have to caution this burning. Be very careful. Be very careful who you ally with. Be very careful who you partner with. Be very careful who you allow to touch your ministries. Because not every day, where there is an Esther, there's a Haman. As my pastor would say, where there's an Esther, where there's a promise, there's someone there to try to divert you from accomplishing the will of God. And our prayer is that we remain vigilant, we remain steadfast, and we move on the front lines according to how God has called us to move, how He has predestined us as businesses, as organizations, to take territory and to take ground. It is our season, it is our set time, and we must be diligent and fervent, seeking God on how we are to advance the kingdom.